continue with, halakhically speaking, it's laws of 3 weeks. Okay, so we last time we did very interesting halakha, taking walks, especially special time, 11 to 2 p.m. Next we did surgery, and now we're going into a new thing, which is laundry, and which is surgery. Maybe it's not applicable to all of us, but laundry for sure, especially in the summer. Right? You need to do like more often. And it says, according to Ashkenazi custom, clothing may not be washed during the 9 days, even if they are not worn until the TishaBAv, until after TishaBAv. This applies to ironing as well. Clothing that is worn for a mitzvah is permitted. If a child is going to camp during the 9 days, a parent may not launder clothes for him if they are not dirty, but perhaps were not worn in a while, in order to go to the camp with clean clothes. Okay, so that's it. So let's try to understand. So again, from the beginning. According to Ashkenazi custom, clothing may not be washed during the 9 days. So 9 days meaning from Rosh Chodesh Av until after TishaBAv. Okay, so we have to be careful. And he says, this refers to washing clothes in washing machine and by hand. Some say it one not place wet garment in dryer ether. Very interesting. Okay, so all right. So basically, we have, as we said, 3 stages. One is 3 weeks, right? As we said last time. Second is 9 days from Rosh Chodesh Av until 9 is off, and the third stage is a week on which TishaBAv falls. Okay, so now this laundry, it's not for so for example, listening to the music is for 3 weeks, right? Surgery for 3 weeks, taking walks for 3 weeks, right? Trips or this singing for 3 weeks, right? But the laundry only lasts 9 days. Okay, so it's Ashkenazi custom. Sephardi don't go by that. Okay. So meaning when before the Rosh Chodesh Av, we have to do all of our laundry, like everything, whatever you need to do. And another thing that a person should not wear the fresh clothing. So what is it in fresh? So before, like for example, men, it's easy for me to explain on men. So for example, you need you know that you're going to need 9 shorts, for example, 10 shorts just in case, 11 to be on the safe side. So you need 11 shorts. So you should wear them for 30 seconds, like clean. What is it? Shorts. You wear them, take out. Wear another, take out, another, all of them. Another case, if somebody did not do so, in order to take out the freshness from the garments, you put it on the floor and step on it. I mean, not with a dirty shoe, but with a barefoot in your house. Hopefully it's clean, so it's not going to be like then shake off the dust, and you should be fine. And same with women. And so whatever you're going to wear this during these days, and that's it. Of course, it does not concern undergarments. We say only garments. Okay, whatever you need to wash, make sure you wash before the first of Av. Right, and they say not only wash but also iron. Okay. Right. So if it's for clothing needs for a mitzvah, it's permitted. So what is it for a mitzvah? If you have a circumcision, right, or you have, for example, siyum, like so somebody finished masechta or something. Yeah. So that's a different story. Right. But otherwise, like for most of us, right, we have to prepare before Shabbos, before Rosh Chodesh. Right, and he said if child is going to the camp during 9 days, parents should not launder clothing for him. So just especially Okay. Right, especially if it was like just was not worn for some times, and people just do just freshen up, right? It's not like it is Dory, so like to freshen up. Okay, no problem. So right, so I know some people do that. Okay, no problem. So in this case, it would be forbidden because it's clean. Okay, um, continue. And one example actually it says for mitzvah purposes, the same woman needs to wash like to wear like white garments. Okay, no problem. For example, woman needs white garments referred to for Lim who permits cleaning talis gadol because it's mitzvah status. It's mitzvah. Okay, no problem. All right, so continue. Next one. Trying on clothing beforehand. Okay. In sleepaway camp, usually right before the 9 days begin, campers and the staff realize that they cannot wear freshly laundered clothes, exactly as we said, during the 9 days, and scramble to throw them on the floor, etc. Is it proper? Right. One may not wear freshly laundered clothing during the 9 days. There is a number of means to prepare clothing for the 9 days. One opinion is to wear the garment before the 9 days start. Right, so that's okay. So, I mean, since we already spoke about just quickly the review. So, if it's proper, if maybe it's disrespect to the items, to throw them on the floor, right? So, which is maybe true, right? So the straightforward approach, as he said. If it's a fresh laundry garment, to wear them, as we said, like for a few seconds. There is a difference of the opinion as to how long, here we go, one has to wear the garment. Some say any amount of time is good. Okay, so he gives the whole thing. Okay, so that's what I thought. While other opinion require 1 hour. Half an hour or 15 minutes. Ben Ishai, Rafi Solbelsky. Half an hour or 15 minutes for it too. Okay. A main goal of wearing the garment beforehand is to demonstrate that it's lost its freshness, meaning that you wear once. Okay. If one is playing basketball with the garment he wishes to wear during the 9 days, then even putting it on for 15 minutes would suffice. One should wear each garment for 10 minutes before the 9 days begin. For 10 minutes. Begin to consider the garments not freshly laundered. One may wear many garments at the same time. That's very interesting. Okay, so before we continue, so it's not so simple. So we started with the question. Maybe it's not proper to throw the garments on the floor, which is right. You should understand it's not proper. So our goal again to take out the freshness from the garment. So there are many opinions. Some opinions say any amount of time. So okay. Right, but others say no, that it's actually 1 hour per garment, right? Half an hour, 15 minutes for different opinions. So the main goal for the garment for the garment, the main goal of wearing the garment is to demonstrate the loss of its freshness. Okay, so playing basketball, we skip that. Right, so he said one should wear each garment for 10 minutes, right, before the 9 days. It's considered the garment not freshly laundered. And it's very interesting that, so it's according to Harav Yisrael Belsky, that's all. And he said that you can wear, which is good, I think, many garments at the same time. So I guess if we're talking about 10 minutes and you can put 3 garments at the same time, maybe it's not a big deal. Commentary: if it only says 1 outer garment get sweaty. Outer garments. Okay, not so simple. So I guess wear one garment at a time then. However, another opinion is to throw the garment on the floor in a way that it gets somewhat dirty, and one may step on it as well. Throwing it on a clean floor is insufficient. So I mean, but like floors, there is still some dust. Like unless you just washed it, like right, so it's still some dust. So again, it depends on the garment. If all of this like if it's going to become really dirty, so what was the point, right? But that's what I know that people do, right? So let's concentrate on two things. So whether to wear one garment, each garment, 10 minutes. So to be according to all of the opinions, like to do one garment at a time. And just if you think about it, right? If you think about it, it's only like I'm not sure how often people change the garments. Maybe nine changes. Like I don't know, like 9 changes. Actually, for Shabbos, on Shabbos, you can wear freshly laundered. So let's say 9, 10, 11 changes, and that's it. Or some people don't change every day. I don't know. Maybe they change every other day. I don't know, once in 3 days. I don't know. So in this case, it could be like less garments. Okay. So, or in another opinion, as we said, throw on the floor. Right. So it's not perfectly clean. So right, and step on it for sure. Right, it's no longer clean. Okay. Linens are considered like clothing. Some say that one who stays in a hotel may sleep on the sheets, but should put them on the floor beforehand if possible. See above. I mean, in the hotel they put the sheets like you have to be expert to put them back. I don't think it's a good idea to touch them. One should notify the cleaning crew not to change the sheets throughout his stay. So if they stay in a hotel, right? So it's actually, I think, we did not go to a hotel for many years, but in the olden days, you can do like the sign on your door, right? On the door handle that don't like I'm going to like a safe environment or something like no need to change the towels, or sometimes like change the towels but not the bed sheets or something, which is good. Continue. Others say that the most people are disgusted by splitting it on the soil. Others say that most people are disgusted by sleeping on soiled linen. So one may be prepare the fresh laundered linen in this case. I'm not sure why should it be soiled, but we're going to see. Okay, we're going to see. So I mean, the other big issue in these 3 weeks is taking showers, right? Washing ourselves. So it's also not so simple. We're going to see. So bottom line. No, it's not. Bottom line, yeah. I mean, well, this section. Okay, trying on the clothes in the beforehand. So meaning the goal is so it's not fresh. So let's go with this 10 minutes. So I mean, in 2 hours, basically, if you think about it, you can prepare all of these garments that we need. It's outer garments, like it's not undergarments. That's right, and that's it. And this should be good. Continue. What is included? The Paskim said that the Kli Pishtan. So and plus it says also just to remember. Also it says like bed sheets also and pillowcases, right? All this. What is included? The Paskim say that Kli Pishtan may be worn during the 9 days. As they are worn close to the flesh. Okay. Therefore, the sweat is not removed from then when they ironed, so they do not look new. Some say that handkerchiefs and tablecloths should not be laundered during the 9 days, while others argue that this is with this premise. Okay. Since we have tissues today, one should be stringent with handkerchiefs. According to many poskim, one may not change his undergarments during the 9 days if they were not worn beforehand. Right. While other lenient with this, so I think we can go leniently with this. Most people follow the second opinion exactly. The same dispute applies to the socks and undershorts. The custom is to permit the use of freshly laundered hand towels. Okay, so let's try to understand. So now we're trying to see what is included in halacha. So out of garments, yeah, that's for sure. Now we're talking about. So again, the poskim say the kli pishtan. So like what is kli? Kli is a vessel, right? What is included in that category? Right. Those therefore the sweats is not removed. Therefore, it's not when they're ironed, so they do not look new. Sweat is not. Okay, so meaning if they're dirty, you can iron them. Okay. Some say that handkerchief. I mean, I remember one person in my office. He was a little show off, so he would use the handkerchief, like the real one from olden days, the linen one. And when he would take the handkerchief, everybody would start talking, like what? Right? But he was like a show off a little. Right? It's very interesting. Right. So again, so the handkerchief, tablecloth. I mean, usually people don't wash the tablecloth so often. I don't think so. So if it's used, there is no problem. I mean, not used like I think we wash out like maybe a few times a year, and unless it is like the spot clean, it's a different story. But otherwise, like if there is just like crumbs on it, it's still clean. Okay. So meaning not to wash during 9 days, there is no problem. So it's not exactly fresh. Well, the other argued that with that premise. Okay, since we have tissues today, meaning like disposable tissues, one should be stringent with handkerchief. So don't do this don't wash handkerchief. According to many poskim, one may not change his undergarments during the 9 days if they were not worn before. 58. So, and you would be surprised, like how at least I'm surprised. Okay, I'm surprised, right? I'm surprised. So, how many people actually say? So, not just simple people, but great poskim say that person should actually wear this undergarment even before, like before 9 days. Some say women may be lenient. Okay, no problem. Okay. Well, other lenient with this. So if you ask me, I think the more prominent people say no. Actually, see number around. Okay. Most people follow the second opinion. So meaning I mean that's me personally. That's I always follow the second opinion. The same dispute applies to the socks and undershorts. Okay. The custom is to permit the use of the use of fresh laundered hand towels. So hand towels, no problem, because the way I understand about the hand towels that get dirty very very fast, right? And that's why we allow. How do I know it's go get dirty very fast? It's from laws of Holomayat. So in Holomayat, you're not allowed to wash, to do laundry, but some things you're allowed, and one of them is hand towels. Okay, that's actually the halacha. So the bottom line. So I would say the proper is to pre-wear, all right, to wear like at least sometime for some time, then take out this even undergarment, undershorts, right, and before this 9 days. Okay. So I would say since like we have to feel some like to be somewhat uncomfortable, maybe then not to change as often as we do during the other days, like to feel something that's uncomfortable. Of course, if a person is smelly, that's out of the question. But if not so much, so maybe skip one changing. Okay. Going away. One who is going away on vacation, or to his or to a friend for 9 days, should bring enough clothing. Some say that if it is difficult, one may more wash his clothing. So meaning it's a little different. Like if you're in a house, you have everything with you, right? But when you're out, like sometimes you have what is it limit how much luggage you can bring with you, and if you take more, they're going to charge you a lot. So I mean, some people who fly often, they weigh this luggage in home. They know exactly like not to take extra, because for each extra, if you take like 2 pounds extra, they were going to make you pay for like $60 or so, like 50. It depends on airline. Like for what? For what? For things that you can buy in another place. So it's right. It's proper to prepare. Right, or to balance it from one luggage to another and stuff like that. Right. So continue. Washing children's clothes. So in this case, if a person went away, not enough clothing, so he can wash. Okay, no problem. Washing children's clothing. Children are notorious for soiling their clothing. One may clean their garments, or do they have to same? May one clean their garments, or do they have the same halacha as adults? Of course, I mean, as we know, like for children, it's much more lenient. And adults may not wash the children's clothing during the week of TishaBAv. Okay. However, clothing of a child that gets dirty may be washed. Okay. Because this washing does not bring joy, right? The clothing should be washed in private as possible. There is a debate concerning the maximum age for this leniency. Some limit the children who 2 or 3 years old. Others say 3 or 4 years old. Others permit for 6, 7 years old. I mean, 6, 7 they really don't soil so much, I think. The accepted custom is that as long as a child still dirties his clothing constantly, his garment may be washed regardless of his age. Some say not to wash too many garments together. But today with modern washing machine, one need not be strict about it. Okay. The Paskin discuss if it is better to buy new clothes or to wash clothing. The consensus is washing is preferred, right? When one washes children's garments, he may not any clothing to the load, right? So whatever, it's very interesting, right? So some people think they're smart, right? So whatever is allowed for us to do for a children, we cannot add. Right? Same halacha, for example. We'll just quickly remind. We learn in kosher kitchen. So, for example, someone was allowed for a non-Jew to cook, right? To cook them from the beginning to the end, and they're allowed to eat, but that does not mean that we are allowed to eat. Right? Again, let's do a review and we stop. Washing children's clothing. Children are notorious for soiling their garments. Okay, we know that. Should we allow to wash or not? An adult may not wash children's clothing during the week of TishaBAv. So week to TishaBAv, as we said, there are three stages. So right, three weeks, one stage, from first of Av until this TishaBAv. So that's what we did about the adults' clothing. Now regarding the children's clothing, we said on a week of the TishaBAv also. So it's even shorter. It's only a few days. Okay. So and Sephardim, I think they go by this custom. How about clothing of a child that gets dirty? Right. So it says in commentaries it's better do it from a non-Jew. So right. Clothing of children who do not dirty their clothing may not be washed. Okay. That's very interesting. Alright, okay. But if child who gets dirty may be washed, right? Even I guess this week, because I mean, how about clothing? Right, if there's no clean clothing for this child to wear, even on the week that TishaBAv falls on, so we can wash it, right? Because this washing does not bring joy, right? And clothing should be washed in private if possible. There is a debate concerning the maximum age of for this leniency. So one opinion 2 to 3 years old. I mean, for sure they dirty very often, right? Other 3 or 4 for sure. Other primitive in 6 to 7. So accepted custom if child gets dirty, so we're allowed to wash their clothing. Some say not to wash too many garments together. But I think it is an Ilya Rabba, Magid Avraham. I mean, that's from olden days, meaning because you would do like manually, right? But today with a modern washing machine, one need not to be strict about it. So, but of course, like if it's like technically it's possible that a child would need this clothing or probably needs this clothes, so we can wash. Especially if there is no like a special strain. It's not about strain. It's about the observing the morning period. The poskim discuss is it better to buy the new clothing or to wash the clothing. All right. The consensus is that washing is preferred. When one washes the children's garment, he may not add any of their clothing to the load. Right. So it's only for a child. So we have to stick to that way. Okay, so let's stop here. So we're advancing.